Hello YouTube and welcome back to my Ukrainian workshop. Ukrainian workshop. And today I'm gonna try to do one day build by creating the light under my staircase. You will see on the picture I have an open staircase and that kind of dark during the evening times. So the idea is, I'm sure there are ready products that you just buy it and spend money and have it, install it. But I wanted to do something with my own hands. Therefore, I purchased it. These LEDs are used for advertising, for the advertising boards, and I figure out that it will be perfect to have a light, just enough light that you're not gonna fall down the stairs. So I purchased these from the LED company, and same as a power block that requires input from this side and output here, positive and negative, right? And also I purchased a wire because the problem with these, I need to make it longer to fit under each step. I have 18 steps, so I have 2 extras. And the way I'm going to control it is most likely with the Wi-Fi outlet through the app. And one of the ideas is to use motion sensors from the same company that I have to trigger the scene and create the scenario that where the motion sensor sees somebody in the hallway, they will turn the light on, or just put it on timer. I'm not sure how sensitive that motion sensor is, and we will see that. Try and error. But there's 2 options how to install it, meaning that one just through the timer, another one just with the motion sensor. Either or, we'll see how it works. The main thing is that obviously the distance between the both 2 modules are too short. Therefore, we need to make it longer, enough longer that it will fit between the stairs. Each step will have one underneath, and I'm thinking about it actually not just make it permanent, but make it that I can replace. So I have some kind of connector between each module, because if something goes bad, I can replace one with no problems. So that's the plan for today. It's quite longer than previous project, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be nice. Oh, and we have a siren right now. Yeah, we have a siren, we have air raid from Russia. So yeah, it's everything goes bad. This is my last video. Everything is okay, then if you see me post it, most likely I'll be okay. Yeah, we've been like that at war for a year now, and it's not funny, but there's we have to stay positive or we just go insane from the war information. All right, let's try this. Okay, so air raid warning is over, so we can continue. Since we have 18 steps, we need 16 connectors, so we can in the future replace any faulty LED, because it's not expensive, they're cheap, therefore they might die eventually, so we don't have to replace the entire system without actually ripping off everything. So simple thing, red one is positive and blue one is negative. So we have sets of connectors, and now we're going to try to figure out the distance between each LED. Because I have different sizes of steps, the distance is not going to be the same, and I'm thinking about making every one fit individually, because I want those wires to be tight first of all, And second of all, I want them to be as much invisible as possible. Every time the wire will be facing the wall and not facing the people who walking on the steps. So therefore, the distance of the black wire will be different. And of course, because those markers, those connectors are highly visible, we have to hide them as well behind the eyesight, or behind the steps, behind the central column. All right, let's see what happens. So LED wires are quite flimsy because they're 12 volts, but I think I'll be able to do it. So right now I heat shrink wrap individual wires. This one's too narrow. It's okay because we're gonna add another heat shrink wrap on the top of them, and that's what I'm going to do between each one, adding the connectors somewhere in between, in the middle. And I'm thinking also to make sides of the LED, and maybe this part as well, black, at least sides, so it's not going to be as visible under the staircase. I have permanent markers, so it should be okay. Other than that, it will take longer than I expected because it's kind of hard to do, but it's okay, you know, one by one and it will happen. So this is the first unit. As I said, I add black sides with my permanent marker, so it's not going to be as visible. It's going to be upside down, of course, so that's the only mirror. And also I created a temporary testing station, so to make sure my connections are correct. As I'm going to install each one, I'm going to test them before, so the moment of truth. And ta-da! So the first one is working. Well, 17 more to go. We'll see. So another module is ready for testing. This one is not the big. The first one, it was a shorter one, only with one wire. This one has two wires to the next module, and slowly but surely, let's see if it works. Ta-da! It's working. So great. So we just have to continue 16 more times. So I was not able to finish today because I ran out of the black extension cable, and it's already 7 o'clock, so it took longer than I expected, but I'm missing about 5 steps already on the top. But overall, I'm very happy with the result. It looks nice, it's beautiful and actually romantic. Alright, so next time I'll finish it. Thank you. So I have installed the lights, and now I have decided to install the motion sensors because through the smart outlet and Wi-Fi signal it takes too long for them to react for somebody's movement. Therefore, by the time the light is on, the person is halfway through the stairs. So I bought from China regular motion sensors, and gonna create a housing for it so it can go under the step and it can be moved in directions, sort of. I have a micro adjustment. With this is quite simple. The neutral is blue, the long one is supply, and the yellow one is positive for going to the power box, that 12 volts. That's LED that starts working on the LED. So the idea is that I have this little tube housing, the little connector that I'm gonna use. We're gonna mount somehow inside here, and gonna have this nice little housing, and we'll see if I can finish today. So here is all the power fusion box. The white is supply line, the 12 volt, and the wires. I try to hide them as much as possible underneath. outside of the plain view. It's not impossible to do 100%, but it still, you know, looks nice. It's not visible, nobody looks at it, especially if you have lights on the stairs, you don't think about it. So it looks professional, looks nice, I'll enjoy it, and it definitely was worth it to do the project. And here's the view from the top to bottom, coming up to the first step, right here. The motion sensor is right here under the next floor staircase that goes to this, to the not finished third floor basically. But the delay on the sensor is about 40 seconds. So while you're walking down, you will hit the bottom sensor as well. So you will have another delay for 40 seconds. So the project is finished. And here is the final result. I'm going to my steps. And here you are. And you're going upstairs. The light nice and comfortable. Looks awesome. Of course, the last step cannot be lit up because of the it goes to the floor. So thank you so much for watching, and if you want to do something like that, please send me a message and I will be happy to help you with everything that I can.